KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're at the press conference here for the boys are back in town, joined by IBF World Champion James DeGALE. All right, mate?
Yeah, sweet, bro. You alright?
Careful you
I ain't
don't...
seen anything else, alright, don't worry, I'm on it.
I ain't seen you since Vegas.
I know. Oh yeah, we done that quick little interview outside MGM.
And nearly got thrown out.
Yeah, that was mad. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, we went in. I went in.
Always.
I went in.
Back with Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank's back. He's back. He's back. No, I keep wondering what I'm saying. He's back because he is. It feels like he's making a comeback. You know what I'm saying? He signed Frampton. Got this wicked car with me and Selby, the two IBF World Champions. Frank's doing alright, you know. And like obviously with the platform with BT and BoxNation, a lot of people. Do you know what? I don't know how he gets any stick because BT have got more subscribers than Sky. Fact, isn't it? Fact. It's a big massive platform, and some of their promos and their production that I've seen have been spot on. That's what I'm saying. So yeah.
Is it fair to say there was a point where this sort of relationship with you and Frank didn't look like it would be rekindled again?
Of course. When I left Frank, I thought, I can't stand them. They're all dogs. They're all whatever. But listen, time's a healer. Yeah. You move forward. Yeah, it don't matter. Like me and Frank, do you know what? I actually like Frank because he's old school. He's raw. Do you know what I'm saying? He says what's on his mind. He reminds me of my granddad. My granddad used to be like that, and he just, just that old kind of vibe he's got going on. But I like Frank, yeah. And yeah, listen, you live and you learn. You don't forget, but you can move forward. It's business. And as I said, I had a good chat with Frank, man. And yeah, like I started off with him, and like I've got some fond memories of him. I won my British title with him against Paul Smith on a fantastic night.
Well, the European title as well.
I won my European title. I did have it hard though. I did, didn't it? That Wachowski fight. In my 11th fight, the fight after Groves. That was a war. But yeah. So you never know. So mate, hopefully this can work. You know what I'm saying with me and Frank. But listen, with the link up with Al Heyman as well, I've got with him. You lot don't see the work he does behind closed doors. The guy's special. Al Heyman's the man, trust me. So I've got him behind me as well. And yeah, if I keep on performing and keep on looking good, the fight's out there for me. Great.
Are we right to believe as well that you're literally doing this fight by fight and seeing how it goes?
Yeah. This is fight by fight. And I'm not going to sign no contract with no one. Because if I'm happy and the promoter's happy and the TV company are happy, we've got to show some sort of bit of loyalty. But listen, I'm in this for myself. Yeah. The best deal, the best money, and I'll do it. But it's not like Frank, so.
From what Frank's saying though, they've already got plans for next year, talking about football stadiums,
he is going to have
the O2.
plans, of course he is.
Yeah,
He's excited. He's thinking, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? He's like thinking, right, I've got DeGALE, I've got maybe Selby against Warren, and I've got, so he's thinking, his mind's just thinking ahead of himself. But listen, Frank's old school. He's the one that showed all these promoters. Come on, let's be real, isn't it? Frank was the man. Frank is still the man, but Frank showed, like, even in the end, all these promoters how it's done. Look at the shows he's put on. You know what I'm saying? So he's got history, man, and you've got to give him credit, and yeah.
Who have you discussed with Frank about a potential opponent for December the 9th for the Copper Box? Is there a few names in the mix?
Al. Yeah, I'm leaving it to Al.
Oh yeah, and Al.
Yeah. And obviously Frank's, he's got to have some sort of say, but listen, it's obviously be some of the top 10, the top 50, I don't know how it works, I think it's the top 10 really. So with some of the top 10, so it ain't gonna be that bad, but if I'm being honest, I don't want it to be a world beater. I don't want it to be someone that's, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be someone who give me a couple rounds, me look good, test out my arm properly with the 10-ounce gloves and hit me the lights and whatever, and then go on from there. Next year, early part of next year, I want the big fights, the titles, the money, the arenas. That's what I want.
How much of a close are you keeping on this World Super Series boxing?
I've been watching it. And there've been some good fights. Groves and EUBANK are put on 2 good performances, if I'm being honest.
Who wins that fight for you? Believe Groves? Groves and EUBANK.
Groves. but I'm not confident. But good fight, and I don't believe all the sparring stories and all that. So I don't take no notice, none of it, because he's tried to do a story on me. And bro, Steve O'Meara was there watching it. He left after 1 round because it was literally a spar, Japanese enough and moving. So I listened to all the sparring stories and sparring anyway. But no, it's a good fight. I'm not confident about Groves, but Groves looked good against Cox. Cox is game, tough, strong, but I knew he'd run out of ideas, Coxie. You know what I'm saying? He's only small. He's not a true super middleweight. But they both look good, so that's a good fight. I actually look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
How big is that fight, you and EUBANK?
Me and EUBANK, massive. And me and Groves as well. Obviously, I saw him be there. And we will fight before our career's done. But I'd like to get it soon when we're both world champions. So I'm hoping he can come through it.
You believe that one of those fights could happen next year? Either you and Groves
100%,
or you and EUBANK?
End of next year. So I want to try and pick up the WBC. And that's going to happen. That can happen. It's easy to happen because the link up with Al Heyman. But you're thinking you're forgetting Callum Smith as well.
Absolutely.
He's massive. He's big. He's massive. I'm not too sure. He's so big for the weight. You know what I'm saying? But so you've got him. It's good. The super middleweight division, is the best. How many other divisions? I think the featherweights are good as well. And
no, domestically for us,
it's boom, innit? It's a great remember division. That word, boom?
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, it's boom. Like, that's boom. Yeah, like literally. Like there's some wicked fights. Hopefully next year we can all like box off.
Let me just ask you. The other day on your Twitter, somebody asked you what happened with Matchroom. You quote tweeted and put. Ask Eddie.
It's simple. I just want him to. I just wanted him to explain it because. It's simple, like...
From my interview I did with him the other day, is it accurate what he was saying?
No, not really. Yeah, it's kind of, but don't listen to, like, the last bit of communication we had, he emailed my mum, actually, and said, you still want to do something in December. That was the last email. That was the last communication we had. So it weren't that he didn't... He said no, or... You know what I'm saying? Or didn't send over numbers or whatever he was all talking about, or couldn't come up with the numbers. That was the last communication. You want to still do something in December. Eddie Hearn, I love Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's wicked. You hear me? He's like my mate, like five, a
so
wicked
you haven't left
promoter.
on bad terms or anything?
No, and you never know what's going to happen. But for the time being, I'm here, I'm nice, whatever. But listen, I'm a free agent. And this is why I'm in a fantastic position. I'm a free agent. And it's kind of unique, really, because who else is like this? I think EUBANK could be like this as well. But I've got the only thing with me, I've got the main man behind me, Al Heyman. That's the only...
But for this year, you wanted to fight in December, and you had to do what was right for you.
Yeah, basically, But
at this
I think
stage,
Eddie Hearn's got too many fights. He's got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not contracted to Eddie Hearn. He don't really care about me. He does. He wants me to be his fighter because he knows how good I am and what I bring and whatever. But because I'm not contracted to him, and he's got no pull, he finds it hard to deal with, and he don't really want to do too much for me. But he knows Sky like me. He knows that I'm good for his kind of business, and there's some massive fights that he would like to promote. But Eddie Hearn's got, you know what I'm saying, he's got AJ, he's got Bellew, you know what I'm saying? And because I'm not officially his, I'm not here, he finds it hard, like, he don't really want to do nothing for me, like, oh, take that, or, you know what I'm saying? Take that, or I don't know if I can do it.
But Eddie said in the past that since your link up with Al Heyman, that did change the relationship between the pair of you.
Yeah, because he's got no power, he's got no pull, he can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And we have been cool and whatever, like the Boutte fight, he come over, he was in my corner, even the Jack fight, he done a wicked speech at my press conference, fantastic. I was like, wow, I was like, passionate, I was like, Eddie, you're my man, you know, let's do it. Like, he got me like thinking differently, and then just then we come home and it's a bit weird. He's like having odd texts and whatever, but it's just a weird relationship with me and Ed. And do you know what it's down to? Because I haven't signed nothing with him, and I did go to America, and that does hurt him. It kills me. And he does say, listen, he's made good money, but he could have made so much more. I could have made him a superstar. And I understand it, but I've got to deal with that. And do you know what I'm saying? And I made my decisions, and that's it. But I've lived the dream. I've been paid well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a free agent, and I can do what I want. So, yeah.
The rest is history.
The rest is history. But no, don't get twisted. Eddie Hearn's wicked. I like Eddie Hearn, and you never know what's going to happen. But yeah,
What is
And yeah, it is sad. It is sad, really, because you know what I'm saying, I was with him for a long time, and like in a way of like on Sky and this and that. But things change. You know what I'm saying? Frankie Poos is making his comeback. He's sticking his hand in his pocket. You hear me? He's getting out that checkbook. Eddie Hearn weren't willing to really do that, was he? He weren't, though, was he? He weren't. He weren't willing to do that. And that, if I'm being honest, like, that was like, and I don't want to get too deep into it because I know what these fighters get.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like he knows he can't offer me them kind of money. Like, yeah, go on.
All right. Well, listen, we can leave it there.
Eddie Hearn, you're the man as well. You're the man. So is Frankie Poo. I'm whining. And Eddie Hearn, no, I do really like Eddie. Eddie's a, do you know what I'm saying? Things could be different. I'm leaving like that, Ed. Right?
Immediate future, the boys are back in town.
The boys are back in
December.
town.
That's what counts for you at the moment. In your
JD,
career.
Frankie Poos is back as well. Lee Selby, got the two young guns. It's a good show.
Very
Proper
good.
show. They've delivered, isn't it? So yeah, man, I'm gonna get this sold out, good atmosphere, and let's do this, Cougs. You know what I'm saying? My homecoming. Copper Box gets a bit of stick.
I like the Copper Box.
The Copper Box is a wicked little arena. The Olympic part is brilliant little arena to get to. I've heard every single seat you buy is a good view. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be good.
James DeGALE, thank you very much for talking to iFL TV.
Yeah,
and we'll definitely catch up with you ahead of December 9th.
Nice seeing you, bro.
Top man, all right?
Respect, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.